Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I remain to be O'Nelson. So in this video, I want to show you something very powerful, very interesting, very interesting that I know a lot of people will not show you. A lot of traders will not show you because they want to make money off you through their course and mentorship. Yes, I offer mentorship, but that doesn't deny me or that won't made me not to tell you what I need to tell you or show you what I need to show you. My mentorship is just for you to be able to get one-on-one conversation with me, to be able to have access to with me, okay? Because most of the things that I teach on my mentorship class, I will definitely show some of them here. So I am not that difficult. I'm that simple. The only thing is being my mentorship student, we get to analyze chart together. We get to see things from the same perspective. You get to work with someone. So that companionship in trading is actually very important. And at the same time, there are more things that I am not able, let's be realistic, to show on YouTube that only through mentorship will you learn all those things. So probably if you're interested in my mentorship, check my bio. You will see my Telegram link and Instagram link is also there. So just send me DM, then we can start talking. But talking about what I actually want to show you is actually very powerful and interesting that I usually don't talk about. And it is the two powerful strategy that you can use with RSI. And I tell you, if you use this strategy, these two strategy, it is surrounded around my strategy actually, but one of those strategy is actually very interesting that a lot of people don't pay attention to it. A lot of people don't talk about it, and it has to do with breakouts. Okay, how you can use RSI with breakouts and combine it with price action pattern, and then the other strategy has to do with using RSI and price action patterns and all those kind of things. So many beautiful things that you will learn from this video. So I will advise you to watch to the end. So I will take you to my computer screen now. But before then, if you are yet to subscribe to this channel, it will be very nice. It will be very good if you subscribe to the channel because there are more interesting videos, more tips, more information that has to do with trading successfully, that you are a crypto trader or forex trader or you trade stocks, that I will be churning out, that I churn out almost every day on this channel. So subscribe to get access to some of this information and change your trading journey, and become a successful trader. So subscribe, and if you don't still feel like subscribing, try as much as possible to like the video as a gratitude for the effort put into this video. I think I'm talking too much. So let's just go to my computer screen and dive into it. All right, so let's start with the first RSI strategy. The first RSI strategy that I will show you has to do with breakout. Okay, so let's assume you want to trade breakout. Take for example from here, the market is making higher, low until it gets here. So what you want to do is normally you want to draw your trend line, okay, to join the lows. All right, you want to use it to join the low. So what you just have to look for is divergence at the recent high. As soon as you see divergence at the recent high, you want to consider okay, so this is what you want to look at from here to this place. Okay, the market is making higher highs, but your RSI is making higher lows. It's making lower highs. Okay, as you can see, the RSI is to the downside. So when you see something like this, and then first of all, this is a sign that the momentum is to the downside. Like there are more sellers. Sellers are pushing the price to the downside. So what you just want to wait for is a breakout of that trend line. So when this breakout happens, you want to take your entry and put your stop loss above here. Okay, you want to make your, let's say this is your entry. Okay, let's say this is your entry. You want to put your stop loss here, and then whatever you want to use as your, maybe here, loss of this place. So this is how you want to set your stop loss. This is how you want to trade the first strategy. So the same thing applicable if you want to use this one. Now the market is in a downtrend. Okay, the market is in a downtrend. So what you want to look for is, as soon as you see that divergence, you want to get out. As you can see here, see that divergence here. Okay, the market is making higher lows here, while this one is making lower lows, as you can see. So this is momentum pushing to the upside. So as soon as your candle breaks on 4 hour, you don't necessarily have to wait for the close of the candle. As soon as it breaks, you want to take your buy buy trade, maybe as soon as it breaks here, just put your stop loss below here. Okay, and then you can hold the trade as long as you want to this place. Okay, so that is how you want to trade the first strategy. It's everywhere. So take for example now, this one now, okay, that is happening now. Okay, put your trend line wherever you want to put it, 2, 3 here. You want to, you can add it to this point, you can place it to that point. So if you look at your RSI, sorry, okay, your RSI, you can see making higher highs, or your RSI is making lower lows. Okay, so from here, okay, from here. Okay, so when you see that, that is when you want to take your short opportunity. As you can see, the market is in a bearish move now. So that is when you want to, I want to put your entry here. Okay, put your stop loss above here. Then maybe you are going to hold this to this point. So that's it. So that is how you want to use the first RSI strategy. It's actually simple. See, I usually tell people Forex is a game of simplicity. You don't need to complicate things, which is one of the reasons why I don't like ICT. If you are an ICT trader, I don't mean to insult you. I'm just saying from my own perspective, because of the jargons that are involved, you'll be hearing whatever, blah, 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 other block, other clinical, favor, all those nonsense. You just get things complicated. Trading is actually very simple. The most important thing about trading is understanding, is dealing with your psychology. How do you feel when you are losing trade? How do you feel when you are winning trade, or when you are winning consistently? And then how you handle your risk management. Those are the two things. Technically and fundamental are actually very basic. Technically, most especially, is actually very basic and simple. So that is actually one way to actually use RSI. If you go back, you can back test this, and you continue to see things your own way. Take for example, if you are to take this trade now, this is lower, this is a trend. Okay, I put this here, okay, and I check my RSI from here. Okay, check my RSI from here. Boom, I see it going upward. So as soon as it breaks, I will take my entry and put my stop loss just below that point. Okay, so that is the beauty of this strategy. It's actually very interesting. So if you look at this one too, okay, I don't see any breakout here. I don't see any breakout here. So which is why you should always, this is how powerful it is. If you decide to use this, I don't know, let's just use this few ones here. Okay, let's just do this one. Let's just use this one. Okay, if you decide to use divergence here, as the trend line breaks here, you won't see any reason to take this trade. The reason is because there is no momentum to the downside. The RSI is not showing you momentum to the downside. If it's okay, oh, let me check this one here. Sorry about that. Let's say you decide to check this, okay, and then market breaks. This one now, you want to trade it, you want to take it. The reason is because as the market is making higher highs, so also the RSI is making higher highs. There is no divergence there. Sorry, there is no divergence here. So that is why you won't want to take this trade. Okay, so there is no divergence, as you can see. It's just the same higher high is what is going on here. So if it breaks, you don't want to take the trade. And as you can see, if you take the trade, you can see the trade still come back to hit, likely to hit your stop loss, most likely. Okay, so that is one way why you don't want to trade. So in this case, you may want to, if you wait and then you see this kind of consolidation, you may want to now change how you draw this one. Maybe you want to put it like this, I don't know, however you want to put it. Or if you decide to put it like this, you know, whatever you want to use to do it. I just like it to touch as small point as I can adjust. So if you now do it like this, and you see this, and you see your RSI going down, okay, see your RSI going down like this, as you can see from here. So you just have to wait is for breakout. So as soon as it breaks out, then you want to take a sell, and then you can see how it shoots down at the end of the day. So that is one thing you want to do. Okay, so that is the first strategy. That is the first strategy of using RSI. It's for breakout. You can use it for breakout, and it's very powerful. The second strategy is using it for with price action. Okay, it's using it for price action. Okay, so let's take a look at this. Okay, so let's take a look at this. Now, after you've seen that divergence here, you don't need in this second one, you don't use it with you don't use it with price, you don't use it with breakout. It's not breakout, so we are removing this. Okay, so here, as soon as you see divergence here, you don't want to trade yet, you don't want to take your entry, so you want to wait for market to come to form head and shoulder pattern, just like as it did here. As you can see, it comes here. This is the first shoulder, head, and then second shoulder here. So at the second shoulder, that is when you want to enter. And in some cases, you may not see second shoulder, it may come to make double top before you want to enter. So it will just come here, make double tops, then that is when you want to enter. Okay, so that is the first that is the second pattern you want to look out for. Okay, you want to look out for it as a price action trader. So here you are seeing three bottoms here, three bottom. You don't need to wait for breakout. In this case, since you see three bottom, you just want to check your RSI. Is it going up? Yes, it's going up. Then you want to take your entry either at the second one or the third one. You want to take your entry. Take a look at these two double bottom now. Okay, you want to look for divergence. Is it going up? Yes, it's going up, as you can see from here. Okay, let me remove this one. Okay, this is going up. Yes, it's going up. That is when you want to take your entry. So that is another way of looking at it. So in that case now, divergence are shown here, but there is no price action pattern. Had this price come back to make either double bottom here or retrace to form head and shoulder here, then reverse head and shoulder. That is when you want to take your entry in this case. Okay, so that is one thing about how you want to use that is how you want to use what's it called? That is how you want to use your RSI. Okay, that being said, so the next thing that is the second strategy. That's the second strategy. So the third strategy is that's all. That's all. I don't think I would say more than two of those two strategy. So that's all. So please kindly subscribe. If you are yet to subscribe to the channel, subscribe. I will see you in my next video. Thanks, and see you again.